All right, welcome back. I won't be too long. Not long from now, I'll be going to work, but I had to do a video on this article. Right? I could not leave without talking about this. 5 reasons you should not get a pit bull for Christmas. Really? Did they go there? How many of y'all seen this? Before I get into it, how many of you read it before coming to this chat room? Because I got it pinned in the chat room. It is pinned in the chat room, a link. But some of you probably have seen it already. I know Hugh Hefner saw it. Okay? They go full pit bull. Now, didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? It's time to celebrate. It is time to celebrate. Oh, yes. I'm not daydreaming. I'm not fantasizing. I'm not delusional. I said it's going to start with pit bulls. Because they're too vulnerable. They're too easy of a target. They're too deadly. They're too destructive. Too evil. They bring more chaos, death, gloom, destruction than anything else. These attacks that we're hearing about literally are the worst attacks we hear about. We don't hear about nothing else as bad as these attacks, and it doesn't happen as often. Animal Watch, here we go. Boy, is this mirrored? Is this mirrored from Animal Watch? Los Angeles service shelters filled to overflowing with previously owned pit bulls, some touted as purebred, and now with pre-Christmas adoption discounts to make it easier to add the All-American dog as a family pet. But are they living up to their hype? Following a recent nationwide reports on attacks on and in the homes of people who loved these dogs and kept them as family members, envisioning them from a human perspective. Apparently, the dogs were just waiting for the opportunity to express their true nature. How long will animal lovers continue to act with emotions rather than accepting that this is a breed that was uniquely bred for attacking, fighting, and killing, and not as a pet? Okay? How long will they act on emotions and not accept this? How long will you act on emotions and not accept they were bred for attacking, fighting, and killing, not to be a pet? It attacks other animals. It attacks babies, children, the elderly, and its owners. Not out of malice, but because its genetic structure was and is developed by selective breeding. And the fighting dog is who it is. It comes natural to them. And that's what we should base laws on. Continuing with the article, should you be persuaded to get a pit bull, adult from the shelter, or puppy from a breeder as your family's new best friend? The following are documented reports of a continuing trend of unprovoked aggression by pit bulls all over the world, which are now attacking humans who love them, and especially innocent children and the elderly. It is time to ask, who is profiting? Now, people, this is just the demographics that I'm highlighting here that get attacked the most, as they pointed out, as the writer here pointed out. Children and the elderly are attacked the most. However, even the elderly have the ability to fight off an attack somewhat, and they can avoid lethal punctures easier than a toddler, than a child. As soon as, they go right for the throat and they start scalping them. Okay? Kids can't fight back. And it's a trend for them to be killed slowly, to suffer a gruesome death, something they just don't tolerate with dogs. It's dog worship. Oh, I'm not going to show that. Okay, I can't show that. This is why I said they went full anti-pit bull. People, they put the photos in here unedited. I said unedited. They put them in here unedited. Didn't I tell y'all this was going to happen? You're not going to be able to keep this down. This urge to push back against this sickness. That photo, both of those photos are too graphic for me to even show here. Please make sure you check out that link. I have it pinned at the top of the chat room. Check out that link. So they're going over these cases. I'm not going to read all of this. They're going over these cases that we go to. And okay, now remember the title, 5 reasons you should not get a pit bull. Let me scroll down fast here to see where the pictures are. I'm going to scroll past this fast. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to set it for 18 and over. I want the pit bull lovers to see this. Okay, they go over some horrible, unprovoked attacks as always. And notice, number 1, you saw number 1, basically a kid was attacked. Number 2, another kid that was attacked. Axel Foster. Y'all all remember these cases too. Okay, unprovoked, visiting grandparents, they're all unprovoked. We know how this goes down. Number 3. Okay, now this is adult. Okay, I did not show the kids. I didn't show the kids because YouTube got a policy against showing kids. Even though in this kid's photo, Axel Foster, the 4-year-old, he's not injured. But they have a policy against showing kids, period. And sometimes they'll disable your comment section. They've done it to one of my videos. Antonio Shaw, 63, West Philly, was attacked and killed by pit bulls. So they're naming these victims. Okay, and they just show the baby right here. 7-month-old baby left with babysitter, permanently brain damaged after suffering horrific injuries when 2 pit bulls brutally mauled him. This stuff happening to babies, man. This is mad inhumane. You're not supposed to tolerate the presence of nothing willing and able to do that. It's as simple as that. I don't care how long they're around you without attacking you. That's all these dog lovers act on. The moments when the dogs are not attacking. No, it's ridiculous. A baby suffer a broken nose, a fractured skull, a loss of motor skills. What are you talking about? You don't say, oh, just more training. Oh, just get a license. Then they made a culture out of blaming these kids. Oh, yes, they did. And then another case of another infant. Y'all remember this case, and that was number, I think 4. Yeah, that was number well, wait a minute. Number 4. Number 5 is, yeah, this case of another 11-year-old. Okay, so this is a different one. This is an infant up here. It's the same infant in the top 2 photos. And it's number 5, pit bull that attacked 11-year-old boy. Now, we all know that there are several fatalities involved in these cases. And they just named 5. But it hits a lot different when you've gone over thousands. Here on this channel, in my original channel, we've gone over thousands. We've looked at thousands by now. It's just ridiculous. We've been keeping up with this stuff for a good, 4 or 5 years? Something like that. I started keeping up with these cases a long time ago, man. And this is truly ridiculous. Now, think about that. This article is groundbreaking. You know, it's like unprecedented almost. Even though we've had other articles like this. But it's rare. That is a surprise. That it's rare to point stuff like this out. It's real simple. What is and isn't a pet is based on what it's capable of doing. And if it's bred to attack and is capable of killing, you can't call that a pet. That's not a pet. That's nothing but a risk. And that's why they get excited. And that's why they love them. They understand the risk, and they get off on this idea that they think that the dog will never attack them. A lot of times they're wrong. So, yeah, share this article. I'm about to retweet it now. It's my phone. Sorry about that. I'm going to share this on Twitter right now. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, wait a minute. I have it pinned at the top of the chat room. In the world. Okay, so yeah. I'm not surprised. We've seen articles like this, but this is different. And let me take that back. I never really seen an article like this. Not laid out, not like this. Not being this arrogant. This is kind of sarcastic here. You see the title, and then look at the photo they chose. Like, just going right after. Right, and that's the one they use as the thumbnail, right here. Now, what if all the other media outlets did stuff like this? Wouldn't that make a difference? Make that the trend. Make the new trend writing articles like this. Stop writing these goofy articles about a dog crossing the street, looking up at the sky. Y'all write about anything. A pit bull doing this, a pit bull doing that, especially when it comes to pit bulls. Like this. Don't cover these nutters awarding a dog and making a dog a sheriff or a police officer. All these stories y'all have seen recently. This video of the 2-year-old who was attacked. Everybody saw that unedited. Man, these people who put out these articles should be looked down on. Simple as that. After Detroit child killed by dog, a call to boost animal control services. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Shaking pit bull won't leave shelter corner. Heard a voice and inched forward. See, this is what I'm talking about. Articles like this that project these things as timid, scared, loving, misunderstood, little harmless creatures who will never attack you as long as you never are aggressive and you always show them love. Get out of here. We can't let primitive people prevent us from evolving. It's primitive to stay stuck in a certain frame of mind. That's the whole purpose or concept behind evolving as human beings. How do you think we evolve as human? It's all a mental thing. It's not just your ability to create a fancy gadget. That's not all that evolving involves. And it's a shame that you have to tell people this. You got to tell adults, grown people, this kind of stuff. What is going on with all of y'all? Yeah, I made that video. You know, training. Somebody pointed out, I think it was Yusuf Mamba? I think it was Yusuf Mamba. Pointed out that dog training is a scam. I made a stream, I titled it, Dog Training is a Scam. Now you can get a dog to sit and stand and all this kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, you can get a dog to do that. I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying when it comes to aggression, because that's their solution to aggression. There's no type of training that's going to turn a dog harmless, going to make a dog harmless. No matter what type of training you put that dog through. At any moment, if something happens and it feels like it wants to attack, it's going to attack. And seeing that that's its instinct, and especially if that's what it's bred to do, it's only a matter of time. As simple as that. Simple as that. Training is, as far as making a dog safe, creating a safe dog for you and your family, that's a scam. Oh, just take it to a trainer. Don't ban them. Just have more training. They're offering that as a real solution or alternative to banning them. And I'm saying no. The idea of training aggression out of dogs is a scam. Shout out to everybody. Esmeralda, Yusuf Mamba in the house. It wasn't Yusuf Mamba. It was somebody else. I think it was it wasn't I Hate Mutts. Shout out to I Hate Mutts in the house. It was somebody else. I forgot who it was. But it was a rider, a crusader. Shout out to you, whoever that was. The Masked Cult. Shout out to you, right? Muchi in the house. Kayamo in the house. What is going on with y'all? Hope y'all doing well. Charlie Martin, what's up? Wandering Leopard. Big shout out to everybody. I'm about to get ready to go to work, and I will chop it up with y'all on the next live stream as we continue with this crusade.